Chapter 4, Opposition to British Rule in Karnataka and Wodiyars of Mysore. 1 mark question and answers. Which Mysore warrior's death created the various political problems in Mysore state? Chikkadevaraja Wadiyar. The first Anglo-Mysore war ended with which treaty? Treaty of Madras. The second Anglo-Mysore war ended with which treaty? Treaty of Mangalore. The third Anglo-Mysore war ended with which treaty? The Treaty of Srirangapatna. Name the boy adopted by Kittur Rani Chennamma. Shivalingappa. Name Rani Chennamma's patriot soldier who fought against the British. Sangolli Rayanna. The Amarasulya rebellion was basically which type of rebellion? Farmers' rebellion. Name the person popularly known as Kalyanaswamy Swami Aparamapara in Kodagu who fought against the British. Puttabasappa. Who will the British appoint as their political agent in Surapura? Medes Taylor. Name the king who is usually presented as the leader of 1857 revolution in Karnataka by historians. Venkatappa Nayaka of Surapura. Name the zamindar who rebelled against the British in Koppal. Veerappa. Who started the Mysore Wadiyars dynasty? Yaduraya and Krishnaraya. Who made Srirangapatna as capital city of Mysore? Raja Wadiyar. Discuss in group and answer. 18th century in Indian history is considered as the century of political problems. 5. The death of the Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb in 1707, French and English involved in Indian politics, the Mughal Empire was weakened, the political struggles of Carnatic region, death of Chikkadevaraya Wadiyar, the Nawab of Arcot, Marathas, and Nizam were fighting with each other. Explain the achievements of Raja Wadiyar. He captured the Srirangapatna from representative of Vijayanagara Empire. He made Srirangapatna as his capital. He revived the temples of Srirangapatna. He offered the Rajamudi crown to Lord Cheluvanarayana Swami. He started Navaratri festival in Mysore. What were the contributions of Chikkadevaraja Wadiyar? He checked the invasion of Shivaji. He captured the Magadi, Madhugiri, Koratagiri. He purchased the Bangalore from Mughal military general. He started the Athara Kacheri. He constructed the Chikkadevaraja and Dodda canal. He patronized many poets like Sanchi Honnamma and Tirumalaraya. How did Hyder Ali come to power? Hyder Ali joined the Mysore army. Hyder Ali came into prominence during the siege of Devanahalli. He became successful in military action against the Nizam of Arcot. He won the hearts of soldiers and became famous as Nawab Hyder Ali. He was known for his innovations in army usage with his swift actions. He weakened the power of Dalavai and sidelined the king Krishnaraja Wadiyar and established control over the administration. What are the reasons for First Anglo-Mysore War? The prominence gained by Hyder Ali in South India, the British started devising cunning plans to defeat Hyder Ali. The agreement between Marathas, British, and Nizam of Hyderabad. The political disturbances of Arcot. The invasions of Arcot by Hyder Ali and Nizam of Hyderabad. The formation of alliance between the King of Arcot and the British. What are the reasons for Second Anglo-Mysore War? Political development of South India. Failure of Treaty of Madras. The cunning policies of British against Hyder Ali. War preparations by Hyder Ali against the British. Capture of Mahe by British. What are the effects of Anglo-Mysore War? Hyder Ali died due to illness during the war. Tipu Sultan defeated the British in Mangalore. Finally, the Treaty of Mangalore has been signed by British and Tipu Sultan. British and Tipu Sultan became friends. Mangalore has been given to Tipu Sultan. What are the reasons for Third Anglo-Mysore War? Failure of Mangalore Treaty. War preparations by Tipu Sultan against the British. The politics of Travancore. The King of Travancore built a fort in Kochi with the help of British. The King of Travancore captured the Ayokota and Kanganur forts. The cunning policies of the British. What were the conditions of Srirangapatna Treaty? Or what are the effects of Third Anglo-Mysore War? Tipu lost half of his kingdom. Tipu was the responsible for the war. He was forced to pay 3 crore rupees as war damage fee. He had to pledge two of his children as guarantee against the payment. He also forced to release the prisoners of the war. The British withdrew the combined forces from Srirangapatna. What are the reasons for Fourth Anglo-Mysore War? The conditions of Srirangapatna Treaty, the cunning policies of British, Tipu's attempt to form an alliance with local rulers, Tipu's friendship with the French. Tipu sent an ambassador to France to seek the help of French. Tipu has forced by British to sign subsidiary alliance. The Fourth Anglo-Mysore War was strengthened the position of British in Mysore. Discuss. In this war, British defeated and killed Tipu Sultan. The British, Marathas, and Nizam of Hyderabad shared the kingdom. Small kingdom was handed over to Mysore Wodiyars. The British imposed the subsidiary alliance on Mysore state and finally became strong in Mysore state. The British gained a lot of wealth through this victory. What were the contributions of Diwan K. Shesh- Sheshadri Iyer? Diwan K. Sheshadri Iyer. He became the Diwan of Mysore state in 1883. He improved the financial situations in the state. He was responsible for many new railway lines. He started the Mysore Civil Services examinations. He gave importance to girls' education. He established the Maharani's Girl High School. Krishnaraja Vadaya IV is called as architect of modern Mysore. Explain. Or Mahatma Gandhi called Krishnaraja Vadaya IV as Rajashri. Why? He established the University of Mysore. He established the Indian Institute of Science at Bangalore in 1905. He established iron and steel and cement factory at Bhadravati. He established the sandal oil factory at Mysore. He established chemical and fertilizers factory at Belagola. He had the illuminary services Diwan Sir M. Vishweshwaraya, Sir Albion Banerjee. Explain the method of resisting the British power by Dondia Wag. Dondia Wag built a private army. He made an attempt to attack on forts of Kudulur. He also made an attack on Shimoga and Chitradurga fort. He also encouraged by Palegas to fight against the British. The French extended their support to Dondia Wag. Explain the method adopted by Rayanna to fight against the British. Sangoli Rayanna organized an army. He organizes the secret meetings. He developed a sense of nationalism in army. He looted the treasury and taluk offices of British. He made an attack on treasuries of the British. Explain the contribution of Puttabasappa of Kodagu in freedom struggle. Puttabasappa was also known as Kalyana Swami and Swami Aparamapura. Puttabasappa organized the rebels. He declared the tax on tobacco and salt will be withdrawn. He captured the government office in Bellary. He killed an Amaldhar and also routed the treasury and prison of Bantwal. Discuss the Surapura rebellion in brief. The rebels started in time of 1857 revolt by Venkatappa Nayaka. He was supported by representatives of Nana Sahib. The British suspicious of king's intentions. The British appointed officer named Campbell to report on the various activities of the king. The officer submitted a report to the resident of Hyderabad that the king is involved in misadministration. Finally, Venkatappa Nayaka was removed from the throne by British. Why did the Bedas of Hulagali revolt against the British? Implementation of Arms Act by British in 1857. Bedas kept guns as a part of custom. Bedas of Hulagali lost their traditional right over arms by the British. Rebelled when were asked to surrender their firearms. British army entered Hulagali. Bedas were suppressed. Rebels were hanged till death. Explain the achievements of Kittur Rani Chennamma. She installed Shivalinga Rudra Sarja on throne after the death of Malla Sarja. She also installed Shivalingappa on throne after the death of Shivalinga Rudra Sarja. She opposed the doctrine of lapse policy of the British. Rani Chennamma defeated the British in First War. Thackeray was shot dead in battle. In the Second War, Rani Chennamma defeated by British and imprisoned at Bailahongala Fort. Explain the revolt of Veerappa of Koppal. It is an armed rebel. The exploitations by Nizam of Hyderabad of Koppal Zamindars. The exploitations of British. Veerappa rebelled against the British and occupied the fort of Koppal. The British got help from Nizam of Hyderabad. The British defeated the Veerappa and captured the fort.